Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Inside Movies Galore. I'm your host, David Straggy, and today I have another review for you from a filmmaker by the name of Margaret Scura, who in 2011 filmed this 32-minute short film, and it actually has several different cuts, a 10-minute, a 15-minute, and a 32-minute. And I saw the 32-minute cut of this of film that stars Justin Noble as Edgar, a husband to a wife that has the name Lenore, who is played by Zoe Flores. Or I think that's the way that you say her name, who is in fact a writer and a director in her own right, which I wouldn't mind seeing some of her films down the road if I can somehow get in contact with her. But in any case, this is kind of a modern tale of, and related to Edgar Allan Poe, because there are many references. I mean, you got the husband, his name is Edgar, he's a writer. You got the wife, her name is Lenore, which was the name of his lost love, at least Edgar Allan Poe's lost love. Then we have the character of the Oracle, who is played by Persephone, and in here the Oracle goes by the name of Annabelle Lee, and Annabelle Lee is the name of a poem, as we well know, and the director Margaret also ends up being the Oracle's assistant in here, otherwise known as the Green Fairy in the dream that evidently Edgar, the husband, has. And Margaret Scura's character's name is Virginia, which is actually Edgar Allan Poe's real wife's name, who was in fact his cousin at the time, and at that point in time, it was actually kosher to marry your cousin. So, ultimately, this is a story about a husband and a wife who have found out that she is pregnant, and so he goes in search of some guidance. Or evidently, the news upsets him a little, and when he goes to see this oracle, she evidently is a very tempting-looking woman, and it seems like she already expected him. So did the Oracle's assistant. And what I liked about Margaret Scura's character is that when he entered the establishment, she would disappear and reappear whenever he would walk through an opening in a doorway or something like that, and that was kind of cool. And I liked the surroundings of the establishment. You definitely could tell the place was set up to be very creepy, and evidently there was some use of blood in some kind of a ritual. And somehow Edgar fell asleep, and there were ghouls and ravens and all kinds of interpretations that could be said. Maybe some mutations with the child, thoughts that maybe the child could never be, and all that, all these kinds of things. So I hope that that people realize that this was actually a really entertaining and surreal short film. Kind of about what could have what Edgar Allan Poe's life could have been all about, and it can be interpreted in many different ways. That's the thing you got to remember about, you know, images and imagery. And I think that there was definitely some dreamlike images that were able to be portrayed in here. The other thing is that this film played um, at the Queen's World Film Festival, evidently. And Victor Casper, who was in a recent film called Theater of Blood, happened to be behind some of the special effects. He also was in a short film called They're Coming to Get You, which was obviously very George Romero inspired. A short film that he was in that was also at the same festival. So definitely check this film out. It is online to see. If you can type it in or whatnot. It was definitely entertaining. I thought it was only part of a story, and I think more could be told. To be honest, so I'm hoping that Margaret ultimately returns the story, maybe turns it into an anthology with maybe a couple other segments or something like that. Because I really think she could work with this and use it in something. Bravo! I was impressed. So, in any case, thank you for listening. Have a great day, evening, or morning, wherever you are. I loved the acting involved. It was interesting to learn that Miss Persephone, was in fact a world-renowned, evidently, fetish model. In any case, definitely check the film out. It was definitely unique and entertaining. Thank you for listening. Have a great day, evening, or morning, wherever you are. Appreciate the watching ahead of time. Thank you so much.